Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video. All right, y'all. It is not really Monday Motivational Monday. Monday Motivational Monday. Monday Motivational Monday. Monday Motivational. This is Monday Motivational Monday. I forgot what I used to call it. But anyway, it's not really that. That's not really starting until next week. But I want to get on here and talk to y'all about 10, 15 minutes. I ain't going to hold y'all long like I did last week. And go over little things that's going to happen here that I went over last year, was it last year? Last week that I didn't go into detail on, y'all. Next week, the 16th, that's why I bring all this stuff. Because y'all know when you don't have an actual job, all days run together. Some days I wake up, y'all, I don't know what day it is because I don't have to be nowhere at no certain time unless I'm traveling somewhere. But a lot of times I don't even know what day it is. I wake up, take a nap. And what day is it? What I'm supposed to be? Because I have no job. Nobody calling me to go to work or be somewhere at a certain time. Yeah, next week is the 16th, Martin Luther King birthday, next Monday. Like I was telling y'all, next Monday I'm going to do a live downtown. I'm not going to do the normal live like I do here or at the lake. It's going to be in the morning time. Probably around 11 p.m. The parade starts at 11 a.m. I need to check, y'all. 10 or 11 a.m. I'll let y'all know for sure by next Monday. Because I'm going to do a video next Monday. And then I'll do a live next Monday. Usually 10 or 11 in the morning, they got the parade downtown Houston. And I'll let y'all know. And I'll do live from there. Usually the parade usually lasts maybe 2 or 3 hours. So I'm definitely going to take some battery packs with me because it's going to last a little good while. And I got a lot of feedback. A lot of people like to see that. So what a better way to start my money lives back then on the King's holiday. Also, I got a special video next Monday explaining what Martin Luther King meant to me and what my favorite speeches. I've listened to so many of his speeches. I read so many of his speeches. I read so many things about this man in detail, and a lot of people only know the I Have a Dream speech, and that's all they really know about Martin Luther King. I did a lot of research throughout the last 25, 30 years of my life, more in detail, and it's one particular speech I really, really love, and I'll share that with y'all, and I'll really do an excerpt at the end of the video. I need to see if YouTube will take off of that or whatever, but my favorite speech of Martin Luther King, so stay tuned for next Monday for a special Monday Martin Luther King Day video, because the man is very, very special to me. Gone too soon, but he did his job, what he's supposed to do before God took him away. So anyway, first on my list, hashtag 2023 will come out next. Y'all probably still hearing hashtag 2022 helping others with a purpose, old school soul food. The new one going to officially launch next Monday. When I do my video, I'll definitely launch the new hashtag. We'll start using it next Monday, January 16th. So y'all probably say, this ain't 2022. I know that. So I'm going to launch it next week. New segment I'm going to do maybe every 2 weeks. It's not really popular, but it is gaining traction. I did a video a few days ago. Was it this week? A few days ago about struggle meals, how I was struggling, how to save money and stuff like that. This day and time, like my publishers even saying on my advisors, and then I read some of the feedback with the prices of meals and stuff like this. Stuff is very, very expensive, and families with, people with big families and stuff like that, they looking ways to cut corners, stretch meals and stuff like that. And believe me, I know, I'm from the country. My mom was cutting, stretching meals since I was there. I was born, not because of the price. It seems like every year, let me get off a little subject here. 20 years, 30 years ago, my parents were saying, food is high, food is high. All my life, I've been hearing this, food is high, meat is high. And 50 years from now, we're going to be saying food is high. Me and my brother were laughing about this. He said, 30 years ago, people were talking about gas is high, food was high, and look at it now. We'd love to go back to it, because when I graduated high school, gas was 77 cents a gallon. I thought that was high. Like, man, the gas is high. It's 77 cents a gallon. You know what we take for 77 cents a gallon gas right now? But anyway, I'm going to do videos on that. A lot of stuff is not going to be, a lot of stuff going to be frozen products or dry canned goods or whatever. and it's not going to be actually homemade. It's going to be homemade because we're going to cook it in our house, but a lot of it going to be store-bought things, pre-made items, and we're going to doctor it up and put other things to it to kind of stretch it out. And I'm going to start doing at least twice a month. I'm definitely going to do that. So I made a note on that, y'all. So I'm definitely going to do that because that'll be beneficial for a lot of people. We all in the struggle. I mean, there ain't nobody immune to this high food prices, high gas prices, stuff like that. Nobody's immune to that, even me. So I just want to let y'all know that I'm definitely going to do more videos on that. Okay, cruise information. Okay, let me be very in-depth about this here. Let me tell you here my agenda here. I got, how many I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 trips already booked, paid for, and done for 2023. There will be more. There will be 6 more trips in 2023 for various reasons. I'm going to probably do a couple of meet and greets in there. I got Vegas here 3 times, but I'm going to go Vegas again one more time. I don't know what day, what month. I got another Vegas. Matter of fact, I got a free trip to Vegas I need to book in here. Excuse me. And I got another, I might try to put another cruise in there too, but I got a lot more trips coming up. But these are I explained last week, the 6 trips that I have planned. All the way from April, May, this guy got March, April, May, July, September, October. Vegas, I'm in Vegas, which I'll let y'all know this ahead of time. If you want to meet me in Vegas somewhere, it's not like a meet and greet or whatever, I'll let you know. My first trip to Vegas will be in April. I'll be at the MGM Grand. I love the MGM Grand. I've stayed there maybe 4 times. I like the MGM Grand, number one reason, because the views you get when you sleeping at night, the way the rooms are configured, you can actually lay in the bed and look over and you see the whole strip. I always get a strip view. Every room I always get is always a strip view room. And it's amazing. I just leave my curtain open all night and just look at the view and just fall asleep looking at the view. That's just like, that's the life. I could live like that the rest of my life. But yeah, I'll be at the April 11th to the 13th. I'll be in Las Vegas, staying at MGM Grand. So if you want to meet me there, let me know. I'm also going to be in Vegas. This is a bucket list Vegas trip. July the 4th, I'm staying at the Cosmo. I'm staying at the balcony. You know, Cosmo, you ever familiar with the Cosmopolitan in Vegas? It overlooks the fountain, you know, the Bellagio fountains. It overlooks that. I got the terrace patio where you can walk out. My bucket list to watch the 4th of July fireworks on the terrace patio of the Cosmo. So that this year I'm doing it. That was a goal of mine the last couple of years. Just didn't come to fruition. But this year it's coming to fruition. And I will be in Vegas July the 4th. Through the July the 6th, actually. So, yeah. So, anyway, and like I said, next I'm going to do an in-depth video of how I travel. Pretty much, Vegas trips, I pretty much pay for nothing when I go to Vegas. Because I have so many perks and discounts and how to travel, when to travel, what day to travel. That's a video for another day. If y'all want to know, let me know, and I'll do a video another day just on that. Also, I'm in Vegas every year for the past 15 years. I go to Vegas on 4th of July. Labor Day, after Labor Day is over, this is just a normal cruise. When I was working, this was the highlight of my year, September the 5th to the 7th. The Tuesday after Labor Day, I always go to Vegas. That's just a given, has always been, and I will always continue that tradition. I'm staying at the Mirage. You know, the Mirage is being torn down, not torn down, but re-gutted by the Hard Rock Hotel. And this is the last year of the Mirage. So I'm going, I never stayed at the Mirage, actually never stepped foot in the Mirage. Can you believe that? I'll go watch the little volcano show, but I've never been in the Mirage, so I'm staying there September the 5th through the 7th, just for the, just to, you know, look at it one last time before they gut it out and upgrade it or whatever. Hard Rock Hotel is taking over, so I just want to see it in its terms like it is now before they gut it over. Now, with that being said, I got my first cruise in May. Now, this is a Carnival cruise from May 8th to 13th. That's not the cruise I'm focusing on. If you want to go on that cruise, it's going to cost you more money because you're booking it closer to May. It's going to be very expensive. You know, every cruise is more, anything. The closer you get to it and you book it last minute, it's going to be more expensive. But I'll be cruising a Carnival cruise. We're going to Mexico, Cozumel, Progreso, May 8th to 13th. The Carnival Breeze. But the cruise we're focusing on, if people want to make the old school soul food cruise, like I say, this not an official old school soul food cruise, because the reason I'm not doing that, because I don't want to be involved in what we gonna do, I'm not doing that. If you want to go on the ship, I'm gonna let you know when I'm gonna be on there, what time, what dates the ships are, or whatever. And like I said, we can get a little Facebook group. I can have on there. You can join a little Facebook group, and we can, put your we can wear our little old school soul food T-shirts. When the first, how people get on the ship the first day and they all wearing the same shirt as a group, we can definitely coordinate and do that or whatever. We might can set up some times. We eat dinner at night in the former dining room on sea days. They have sea days, breakfasts. We kind of, do the little, I don't want to set the criteria so much that you just can't have fun. I don't like doing that. Oh, this minute we going here. This hour we going here. I don't do that. When I like to go on vacation, I pretty much like to be spontaneous. It makes my trip less stressful and more fun. Like, I'm not, because you're not tied to, okay, I need to do this here and do that. I might do excursions. I might not do excursions. I know that pretty much. I'll make a decision about excursion around probably April. After I get off my cruise in May, I'm going to see what excursion I want to do in October. This trip is way in October. The reason I'm focusing on October, if you want to go on this cruise in October, you have plenty of time. You can make payments or whatever, how you want to do it. Unfortunately, with cruise, I don't have no perks yet. But I guarantee you the next 3 years, I'm going to have all these perks they get on these cruises. Like regular cruises, you get so many discounts or whatever. But right now, it's frustrating because there's no perks. I can't take no discount on nothing on cruises. But that's going to have to change. I'm about to be a regular cruiser. I'm about to take 4 or 5, maybe 6 cruises a year in the next, like I said, this year I'm going to take 2, maybe 3. Next year, I'm going to double it. Whatever I take this year, I'm going to double it next year. So, enjoy life. I'm going to try to take advantage of the perks. So, with that in hand, let me give you the exact date of this so people know. This is going to be the big cruise ship coming out of Galveston. It's the Royal Caribbean. They call it RC in the cruise world. I didn't know that. That's a little cruise term they use, RC. They don't say Royal Caribbean. They say RC. And it's the Allure of the Seas. It's leaving out of Galveston, Texas here. Allure of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. It leaves Sunday, October the 15th. It'll be back Sunday, October the 22nd. And it's going to Honduras. What it is, it depart day 1. You got 2 cruise sea days. Day 2 and 3 is sea days. Day 4 is Honduras. Day 5, you go in Mexico, CMA, I forgot what that stands for. Day 6, you go Cozumel, I don't know what that means. Day 7 is a cruise sea day, and day 8, you come back to Galveston. So that's it's the longest cruise I ever took. 5 days is the most I've been on a cruise ship. And I did a lot of intensive work. Let me tell you, I'll tell y'all the price because I'll let you know the price of this thing. Because there's no secret, I'll let you know what I paid. I don't have no discounts or nothing. It's $1,769.54, about $1,800. Now, the thing about my room, I have a balcony view. I got the top of, everything's top of the line for this. I went all out. Top of the line, I think the 14th, do they call it floor in the cruise? They just lingo in the cruise. It ain't room, it's cabins. And it ain't floors, is it floors? Maybe it's floors. Decks, it's decks, yeah. 14th deck. I have to get all this cruise lingo right. I'm on the 14th, but I'm not overlooking the ocean. I told y'all that last week. I like sunrise and sunset looking at the ocean, but to constantly open up my patio or balcony door and look at the water and you can't see nothing, especially at night, that'll bore me. So I'm overlooking, they call it boardwalk or whatever, where all the restaurants and stuff is. Not the one with the plants. I think that's the boardwalk. But the one with the restaurant, you'll see the balcony overlooking where all the restaurants and the people walking and stuff like that. My balcony overlooks that. I'd rather people watch and listen to the people talk and little music going on than watching the ocean my whole trip. I had to make a decision. I want to watch the ocean. It's good sometimes. I can get out of my balcony and look at people watching stuff like that. And I did so much, and I'm still doing so much watching so many videos on this ship. This ship is absolutely amazing. It is huge. It got ice skating rinks on there. They got pools in different areas. They got zip lines, rock climbing, all different. It's so much on this ship. The restaurant, where it's configured, you can walk through like a restaurant is here. It's not like you on a cruise ship. It's like you inside. It's amazing how they designed the ship. But October the 15th, the October 22nd, Royal Caribbean Allure the Seas, huge ship. So I will definitely be on there if you want to join. Like I said, it cost me about $1,800 for that. Of course, you can get it cheaper depending on what kind of room. You get a room with no porthole, no view. You get one with the little window in, and then you can upgrade to the balcony. So whatever you can afford. Like I say, if you get it early, maybe you can pay a couple of $100 a month. Shoot, October is what, 9 months from now. You pay a couple of $100, you have it paid off. So however you want to do it. So you just want to, touch base with people, because people reaching out, can I be in more detail when the cruise or whatever. Like I said, it's not an official or old school soul food cruise, but we can make it an old school soul food cruise. Like I said, when we on embarkation day, I know them fancy words, y'all. Embarkation mean you're going in there. Debarkation mean you're coming back. I'm learning all this cruise lingo, y'all. I'm gonna be a full-time cruiser in a couple of years. I know tell people like Vegas, I could be a tour guide in Vegas. In a couple of years, I'm gonna be like a tour guide on a cruise ship. I can tell you ins and outs and do's and don'ts. I'm gonna start making cruise videos. But yeah, but embarkation day, we can kind of meet up at a certain spot or whatever after we get on there through security or whatever, and just show people how old school soul food step up and show out. Yeah. Speaking of old school soul food family, I want to take the time. I made myself a note here. Last week, the video that I put about the issues I'm going through and the solutions or whatever, people come out from everywhere showing their love and support. And I appreciate that really, really good. The video pretty much went viral. I've had people reaching me out on Facebook, Instagram, emailing me, voicemails and stuff like that, telling me they don't normally comment. A lot of people watch, but they don't comment, and they just want to reach out and tell them I'm loved and appreciated. That means a lot, y'all. It really does. I'm not here the one that glowed and just taking things and stuff, but anybody, a little confidence booster helps anybody, even me. And it's like I say, sometimes the negative people are overshadowed the not positive. Like I say, you're human. Like I tell you, I preach and all that. Don't let people, how much you can achieve if you care about, that's what people say. But sometimes it do get to you, because we all human. We all part of this flesh here, and sometimes you have them days that people will get to you. I'm just being real. Even me, I'm the most positive person, carefree person in the world, but sometimes things do get to me, and I really appreciate the positive feedbacks and the emails and stuff like that. So I just want to let y'all know. I already told y'all about the live next Monday. Also, road trip, chicken pie steak road trip. I'm getting a good feedback on that. Too bad my mic went off. I need to charge it up, but like I said, I got about 40 more of them things to go, y'all. And I'm making notes on the little places y'all would like to see me go. I'm making notes on that. I'm kind of doing like a little travel map. Like I said, I just started here in Houston with the Warren this past week. And like I said, sometimes I have Tyrone with me because he's a fellowship, and I like to see other people. My auntie, I talked to her yesterday, which is my daddy's sister, my auntie on my daddy's side, and she might be with me sometimes. She loved to eat. My auntie loved to eat. She loved chicken though, but she want to go along sometime. Of course, Dylan's working in another state now. He working two weeks on, and he come back for 2 weeks, I think. And hopefully he can come back the weeks that he come back here, that he can actually, he's still working for me, but he works there and then he comes back here, and he'll definitely go be with that too. So yeah, and like I say, some people say if I can let them know ahead of time I'm gonna be, and sometimes I do that. I know I'm gonna be in a certain town. Some people say they love to come and join me for lunch. That'll be awesome too. And especially I'm mainly focusing, you already know, on these chicken pie steak video. I'm like I told you, I'm not focusing on chain restaurants. I don't want that. And of course, I did the first ones in the city. But I want to go to the small town, rural community, the rural town. That's what some of the best cooking and the best chicken pie steaks is. The little hole in the wall, like it's like the show Diner Drive-ins and Dives, or if you ever seen the Texas bucket list, go to YouTube. Y'all ain't from Texas, go to YouTube and search Texas bucket list. This is a guy, he traveled all over Texas. looking for the little small places here in Texas that they eat at. Of course, he eat all kinds of stuff, barbecue, tacos, chicken, everything. But I'm making a playlist too. Every video I have, I'm definitely gonna put in a certain playlist. So if you ever want to go back and kind of watch those road trips, I'm definitely gonna do that because it's fun. It really, I love my chicken fried steak. I have certain criteria or whatever to my standard. Like I said, I like to take other people with me because everybody have a different palate. Everybody criteria is different. But I just tell you, mine is, I'm very particular when I eat chicken fried steak, what I'm looking for. But like I say, that was kind of a popular video, and I'm gonna be all over the state of Texas. Like I said, I'm gonna be all the way in Corpus Christi, all the way up to Amarillo, all the way to Beaumont, all the places, Central Texas, Waco, Temple, Killeen. We're gonna be everywhere in the small towns you probably never heard of. I'm gonna be there. Me and my camera, we're gonna be there. So yeah, just letting y'all know. Food segment schedules, y'all. Now I told y'all probably starting this week, next week, I want to focus on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays as the main food videos. It might be some day you don't see any video. I want to try to do 5 a week, 3 mainly food and 2 something else like a motivational and then a road trip. I want to do 5 out of the 7 days. Some days it's not going to be a video like every day. I know I got y'all spoiled. You get to see Chef Jeff every day. The reason I'm doing that, I need to take time to focus on Dallas, getting this facility built, and I need to focus more time on that. For the last 3 months of last year, I pretty much, of course, November, December, I pretty much shut it down where I could focus on all my videos with holiday. But I need to get that focus. I need to put more focus on that. And my team gonna take over about 80% of everything you see. They gonna be doing it hands-on too. So I'm not gonna be having a cooking video every day. That'll be Monday. I know it's gonna be Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays, definitely. And then Monday I'll do the motivational, and I'm gonna need to get back on that about the new channel when it's gonna upload. But Monday and then another road trip or something in there, maybe on a Tuesday or Thursday or something like that. Just to let y'all know, and you won't see me every day on the thing. I know some people just spoil. They wake up with me, and that really warms my heart. That people they wait every morning between 6 and 7 when my videos upload, and they want to see what's new. And a lot of elderly people reach out to me, and the road trips mean so. It might not mean a lot to other people. It might be just something to other people. But a lot of elderly people, a lot of people that's homebound, the road trips mean a lot to them because it's getting them away not only to see the great state of Texas that I'm honored and blessed to live in, but it just lets them get out the home and see something other than the 4 walls, and it does a lot to them. And just like and the way I configure the camera, I do this for a reason. I have my camera where it's like you in the seat next to me. When I'm got the camera, when I'm eating, it's like you eating right beside me. I do that on purpose so people can have the imagination and the realization in their mind that you traveling right along with me as I drive with my knees. Yeah, I do drive with my knees sometimes, y'all. So don't tell DPS that or HPD because Chef Jeff is driving with his knees, y'all. But and you riding right along with me as we go to our destination, just seeing here and there. So yeah, so I'm definitely gonna keep that going with the road trips. Okay. Also next week I'm gonna try to keep start answering your phone calls. I have a return message in about a month, y'all. So if you got something you need to ask, need to discuss, I need to next week. And that's also me being able to only do 3 videos a week. I can focus on returning everybody's phone calls. I can be on the phone with you 30, 45 minutes. I've talked to some people an hour and a half on the phone. Just get to talking. I love talking to my old school soul food family. I haven't met anybody I talked on the phone with like, oh, I'm not gonna call that person back, or that was a waste of my never. Everybody I talked to on the phone is awesome, sweet, awesome people. So it gives me more time to y'all call and leave messages. I can return your calls in a timely manner. If everybody don't know, my number is 281-345-8991. It's 281-345-8991. You can always call me anytime and leave me a message if I don't answer. So anyway, y'all, that's pretty much it. I just want to, like I say, encourage y'all. It's going to be an awesome 2023. I got a lot of stuff planned, but most of the stuff is fun to me. Y'all probably say, hey, you so busy doing that? I'm enjoying life, y'all. It might seem like a lot of work, but it's not. I'm doing this year, and that was my main focus. I'm doing more stuff, fun stuff, than I'm in doing work stuff. That's why I cut down my schedule on my cooking, 3 days a week. That's it. And then, of course, the other videos, whatever, a lot of videos, you're going to have more road trips and more plane trips and cruise trips than any time I've ever put, because I want to take y'all along when I have my fun. Like I said, I worked 54 years of my life. I'm 54, I'll be 55 in 2 months. So I say 40 years of that, I've been working every year, you know, never have the freedom. So I paid my dues. Now it's time to enjoy the freedom and liberties and that God has allowed me to achieve. And I'm definitely going to do that. Life is definitely too short. Went to a funeral yesterday at my church of 78-year-old lady that had passed away, that had been going to church in many, many years. And before that service, they had a service for an 18-year-old girl, this beautiful girl, 18 years old. She woke up on Christmas morning and said she had a headache. Her head was hurting or whatever, and her family eventually took her to the hospital, and then they life fly her to the hospital. She passed away. She had an aneurysm of the brain at 18 years old. Everything to live for, just amazing young lady, went to church with us, and just like that, God say it's time for her to come home, 18 years old. So like I say, people, you need to have the, like I tell people, I put on my Facebook the other day, get out. If you got something, a goal or something you want to do, don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate. Get out and do it, because life is too short, and you do not want to fail at what God has in store for you, because He's waiting on you to make that move. God already written out there, and you keep waiting. God just say, okay, they're not going to use the gifts that I give them. They're going to keep being hesitant. And God sees that. I'm telling people many times, God gives everybody talents, up to you to use it. If you don't use it, God sees that. And I'm telling you, God's not happy with that. I'm telling you, because He does that for a reason. So anyway, y'all, let me close this video out. If you got any questions on the cruise, like I say, I think I pretty much explained everything, pretty much in layman terms, what you can understand it, the day, the time, even how much it costs, the destination, stuff like that. But if just Google RC, Royal Caribbean, Allure the Seas, Galveston, just Google that or go on YouTube and watch some videos on that. That is the most amazing ship. I don't know how them ships stand up. You know how they sit in the water? I don't know what causes them from flipping over. I do too much thinking, y'all. That's why I don't want to think too much on these cruise ships. But I look at them and say, how that thing stand up in that water? All this ship like this, why it don't tip over? You know, people go on one side and tip over. That's why I don't try to overthink these cruise ships. If not, I wouldn't get on them. But anyway, let me close this video. If you like this video, please share, please comment, please subscribe. Please follow my other social media accounts: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2022 will be 23 next week. Helping others with a purpose, Old School Soul Food. Until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.